Girl, buckle up. Because Prince William just dropped a royal bombshell, and he did it without saying a single word. No press conference, no Instagram quotes, no dramatic tell-all, just silence. And that silence, oh, it's deafening. So here's the scoop. While the world was busy swooning over the always gorgeous Princess Catherine serving looks at Wimbledon, something way more secretive was brewing in the shadows of London. A hush-hush meeting. And not just any little chat. It involved one of King Charles's top aides and some folks from Harry and Meghan's camp. Sounds shady? Oh, it totally was. This meeting was so under the radar that the press didn't even sniff it out until 4 days later. And when they did, boom, headlines exploded. But here's the kicker. William wasn't anywhere near it. Not in the room, not even in the headlines. Like he vanished from the narrative on purpose. No aides, no spokesperson, not even a polite little no comment. Why? Because William Darling is done. Done. He's not emotional about Harry anymore. This isn't personal. It's strategy. He's the future king. And when you're next in line to wear the crown, you don't get dragged into drama. You rise above it. You lock that drama in a vault, toss the key in the Thames, and keep walking like nothing happened. Insiders are whispering that William doesn't even say Harry's name anymore. Like, at all. He's wiped him off his radar. According to palace sources, forgiveness? Oh honey, that ship didn't just sail, it sank. And honestly, can we blame him? Harry and Meghan haven't exactly been the quiet, dignified types. They've been dropping bombs left and right. Interviews, Netflix docs, books, podcasts, always with that subtle, we've been wronged energy. Meanwhile, William and Catherine have been doing the opposite, playing the long game. Quiet, elegant, scandal-free. That's what makes William's silence so brutal. It's not passive, it's not weak, it's a power move. He's basically saying, you made your choice. Stay in your lane. And in royal circles, that hits hard. Now let's talk about that Wimbledon moment. Because oh my God, Catherine. She didn't just show up, she arrived. White self-portrait dress, flawless. Glowing like royalty incarnate. It wasn't just fashion, it was a statement. We're thriving. We don't need drama. We are the monarchy. And meanwhile, what are Harry and Meghan up to? Stirring whispers behind closed doors, trying to get back in the spotlight with secret meetings and choreographed leaks. Because yes, that meeting, it got leaked. Not by accident, of course. Meghan's got a history of pulling a publicity stunt right when someone else is getting good press. She saw Catherine dazzling the world and thought, not on my watch. Boom, meeting story drops. Coincidence? Not a chance. But guess what? William still didn't flinch, didn't acknowledge it, didn't give them anything. And that's what's killing them. Because being screamed at? That's easy. Being ignored? That's soul-crushing, especially when you're used to the spotlight. And here's where it gets even juicier. That meeting, it wasn't with Charles, it was with one of his people. Subtle, right? That was intentional. Because Charles, well, he's stuck between a crown and a hard place. He's the king and a father, but even he knows better than to roll out the red carpet for Harry. This was business, not bonding. But the Sussexes? Oh, they spun it like it was a royal family reunion. Please. It was a closed-door, back-channel meeting. No titles, no pomp, no ceremony, just whispers in the dark. But they made sure the world saw it because they want people to think they're still in. Still royal, still relevant, but the truth? They're on the outside looking in. And William, he's the one holding the gate shut. So where were we? Oh yes, Prince William's epic ice-cold strategy to keep Harry exactly where he wants him, on the outside. You know what's really wild? The press scoured those leaked meeting photos like detectives on a murder case. They were looking for one thing. Any sign, any shadow, any clue that William had a hand in it. And what did they find? Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Because William wasn't just physically absent, he was deliberately absent. And that silence? It screamed louder than any royal statement ever could. Here's the reality. William knows how this game is played. He knows that one innocent comment, one facial expression caught on camera, one slip, and boom, it's global news. That's what Harry and Meghan do best. They turn private moments into content, quotes into weapons, family into headlines. William is done giving them ammo. He stepped back, zipped his lips, and built a wall so high, Harry couldn't climb it with a Netflix deal and a podcast ladder combined. And the press is loving it. Not because there's drama, but because there isn't. People are sick of the circus. They want leaders. They want class. They want stability. And who's giving that right now? William and Catherine, the real royal couple goals. Let's talk about Catherine again. Because that woman knows how to make a silent statement look like a billboard. At Wimbledon, she wasn't just pretty, she was regal. That dress, the posture, the calm, kind smile. She wasn't just watching tennis, she was playing chess. And what do the Sussexes give us instead? Chaos, leaks, whispers of drama and distraction. Catherine shows up with grace. Meghan shows up with headlines. Here's the dirty little royal secret. Every time Harry and Meghan try to stir something up, like with this secret London meeting, it's not about reconciliation, it's about visibility. They want to remind the world they still matter, that they're still part of the firm. But William, he's not biting. He's not even looking in their direction. It's like they don't exist. And that's what's driving them mad. Because you can't be a victim of someone who won't play the game. You can't twist a narrative if there's nothing to twist. No quotes to warp, no interactions to dissect, no footage to overanalyze. They've lost their greatest weapon. Blame. William's silence has become his strongest stance. And Catherine, she's backing him with every single elegant appearance. When she walks out looking like royalty reborn, the message is clear. We're thriving. Over here, we're fine. No drama, no chaos, just duty. It's not just PR genius, it's personal protection. And it's working. Because the people are rallying around them. The press, obsessed with their calm. The public, tired of the Sussex sideshows. Everyone sees what William is doing, and they're here for it. Meanwhile, King Charles is caught in a royal pickle. As king, he has to protect the crown. As a dad, he probably wants to hug his kid. But he's been burned before, too many times. So what does he do? He plays it safe. Sends aides to meet with Harry's camp. No limos, no palace doors swinging open. Just back-channel talks and radio silence from Buckingham. It's the only way he can kind of keep a connection with Harry without risking the entire monarchy's brand. Because the second Harry's seen inside those gates again, Meghan's spinning it into a full redemption tour, and Charles knows it. That's why it's unofficial. That's why it's discreet. And that's why William's not involved at all. He's not letting even the tiniest whiff of Sussex chaos touch his world. It's not about pettiness. It's about preservation. This is the future of the monarchy we're talking about. William is laser focused on the big picture, the crown, the country, the family he's building. And if that means cutting off a toxic relationship, then so be it. Cold? Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely. Okay, so now Meghan's playbook? It's falling apart. Fast. For years, she and Harry have leaned into this narrative. We were wronged. We were pushed out. We were silenced. But now, that script doesn't work anymore, because you can't say someone mistreated you when they're not even acknowledging you. And the best part? William and Catherine don't have to try. Their power comes from the absence of mess. No rebuttals, no interviews, no tears on Oprah's couch. Just royal duties, polished appearances, and peace. The contrast is glaring. One couple is front-facing, focused, and trusted. The other, constantly scrambling for relevance. And the public's picking sides. So where does that leave Harry and Meghan? On the outside, still knocking, still trying to spin stories out of old wounds, still looking for ways to be included without actually doing the work or taking responsibility. But here's the truth. They're not getting back in. Not as long as William holds the gate. And that gate? It's locked, bolted, cemented. He's made it very clear. The monarchy's future doesn't include chaos. It includes consistency. And silence is his line in the sand. That's why this moment, this very specific refusal to engage in the so-called London peace talks, is so powerful. It wasn't just William skipping a meeting. It was William making a statement that says, this is who I am, this is how I lead, and you're not part of it anymore. And that, more than any public feud, more than any explosive interview, more than any Netflix special, hurts the most. Because when someone won't fight you anymore, when they won't even look at you, that's when you know it's over. William isn't cold. He's just done. And sometimes, done is the most powerful thing you can be. No door slams, no shouting matches, just silence. And a family that's moving forward with or without you. The monarchy is choosing peace, choosing image, choosing the couple who shows up, smiles, waves, and keeps their private life private. That's the real win here. And as for Harry and Meghan, they're left with headlines about what almost happened, about what might have been, about doors that used to be open. But now, they're firmly, finally closed.